on IWTV News.
Happy Halloween, pumpkin bumpkin.
I grow my own, so I was like, pumpkins.
The Candyman can, but the president?
Like Patchy the Pirate from SpongeBob. That's how he look.
The gift giver, carving it up.
I try to do stuff fun for our students here at Iowa West.
Football, baby, the cup.
It's worked more than it hasn't, but
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching IWTV News.
Hello and welcome to a very special Halloween edition of IWTV News. I'm JJ Davis. All Hallows Eve. Now, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Seeds, and lots of them. Cleaning out pumpkins, second floor of the Student Center, and then the real fun begins.
So I thought it was interesting, and I like pumpkins. I grow my own, so I was like, pumpkins.
You guys are finished with your pumpkins?
I'm drawing a puppy, a kitty, basketball, the jersey numbers of the women's basketball team that I work with, and a piece of pizza for the hell of it.
I was gonna paint a donut, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna do all black and then paint like a little ghost on it. I think it's a good way to meet people and like get involved in the school.
Says they're open to new things, gives other students a break from studying all day. You do the same thing after a while, it gets boring.
They really care about their students and trying to get people involved.
A lot involved in pumpkin carving and painting. Brushing up on some Halloween fun. You see, orange is the new black at Iowa Western. And now, of course, after pumpkins comes costumes and candy. And speaking of pirates, patch 'em up and let 'em go. Kenny the pirate goes, "What candy? Halloween."
happy Halloween! You want some? No! You guys want some? Hey, Maisley, get over here. I don't know. I think it's good. It's good to get out, see the students.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys.
Give it all to Chad.
Good.
Oh my God, the president of the school. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, Dr. Kinney. We got a pirate going on, you know, with a treasure chest with some candy as a treat.
I thought it was pretty funny actually when he had that big old floaty thing with all the candy in it, and I grabbed me some suckers and Skittles.
How do you think he looked as a pirate? Har!
Like Patchy the Pirate from SpongeBob. That's how he look. That's how he look walking around handing out that candy.
It brings the kid out in me for darn sure.
What about the pirate?
It brings the pirate out in me, matey.
Shiver me timbers, patch 'em up and let 'em go. Har, har.
Okay, there you go. How about you?
Kenny the pirate plays Candyman, and the Galley will never be the same.
Okay, here you go. Okay, you want some? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Seeing red in the kitchen, just what the chef ordered for Halloween.
You're looking at a combination of pumpkin and butternut squash that I put together. Worked on it for a couple of hours, about 5 to 6 hours to get it all made all together. Hardest part was the neck and the head because there's so much detail work involved in it. I really enjoy trying to give back some of the talents that I've got and show off for our kids here. They do so much for us, those athletes and students, they work so hard. Sometimes it's fun to just do something fun for them so they can get to something cool instead of just food every day.
So more than just food in the kitchen. Iowa Western seeing red, thanks to Chef Norman. It takes all kinds. Football, baby. The fight for the cup. But next up, the second season. When we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
It's that time of year again. Time for the Iowa Western sports teams to kick things into high gear. Starting, of course, with the soccer teams. Now, both the men and women, very good. So what else is new? But first up, the end of the regular season.
Number 5, Iowa Western takes on Iowa Central. In the 29th minute, REIVERS strike first and get an own goal, going up 1-0. They take a 2-1 lead heading into the half. Into the second half and into the 71st minute, Rarika Kamimura sneaks it into the top right corner to give Iowa Western a 3-1 lead. Big Blue runs away with it 4-2 and improves to 13-1 on the year. I'm Riley Scharf for IWTV Sports.
The second-ranked REIVERS close out the regular season with another runaway. Mr. Spectacular Junior Casillas heels in his first of 2, and then Maruki Kawahara just rolls in his first of 2, and Iowa Western crushes Iowa Central 12-0. All right, so on to the second season. Now the women pick things up right where they left off against, guess who? Windy day out on the pitch. Scoreless match until 10 seconds to go in the first half, and watch number 6. Anna Hall, right spot, right time. Home team 1-0 at the break.
Like the midfielder decides.
Talking things over, and it pays off. Second half up 2-0, corner kick. Hug fest for Barbara Russo, and the REIVERS trip the Tritons 3-0.
The goals we scored weren't pretty by any means. Maybe that last one, but I thought it was a deserved score line for us. I thought the girls played really, really well controlling.
All of a sudden the ball was like right in front of me, so I just like whoop and like ran into it, and there we go.
When I see the goal, I say, I have to score, I have to score, I have to score, so I put my head there and goal.
Goal it is. And next up for the 5th-ranked women, number 9, Indian Hills for the regional championship.
Discipline your emotions and take care of business. You got it? You know exactly what to do.
They do, against a team the REIVERS have beaten twice this season. Scoreless second half. Joel Sankwa off the set piece, and Big Blue is on the board. But 10 minutes later, the Hills ties it, facing a photo finish. The visitors get a red card with 5 minutes left and play a man short. The script being written into overtime. Iowa Western a penalty kick to win it. Hero time for Carlos Santamaria, and the REIVERS escape with a 2-1 win.
I'm 100% confident I'm making that. I know for a fact, the team knows, I train these all the time. I know for a fact, every time we get a PK and I take, it's a goal no matter what.
We won, and we move a step. That's the most important things, you know. Giving up goal doesn't matter.
That's a big moment there. That's a big moment. You know, when you have your season's on the line, it takes a lot to hit that kick, and you know he's that type of guy.
And so the second-ranked REIVERS off to the regional final against number 5, Iowa Lakes.
Fight for each other.
Fight for each other. Three things. Be aggressive. Yes, be aggressive. Focus for 90 minutes. And then smile at each other.
They're smiling just over 4 minutes into the match. Anna Hall to Ririka Kamimura, and the Reivers draw first net. But the Hills ties it, and then, from 35 yards out, the Warriors take a 2-1 lead into the break. The coach drawing up the changes, and
when the forward tries to post in one side, I think winger has
the players talking about second half. Paula Bosa in front, off the rebound, tie game. But Indian Hills runs right back and rolls it right in. 3-2 Warriors. Corner kick, Big Blue, and just like last game, Barbara Russo. 3-3 game. Under 4 minutes to play. Iowa Western in the attacking third. Paula Bosa scores and gives a kiss to her boyfriend. And that's it. The Reivers win another regional title with a 4-3 gritty comeback win.
I see the ball here and I say I have to score, so I don't know how I did, but I did. After that, I kissed my boyfriend. Paola gave me a great ball, and the only thing I have to do is put my body, and she did the work. I'm so excited to help the team.
Indian Hills put some in the back of the net that we weren't anticipating, but it was just the girls' commitment and desire to stick to the game plan. I think that's what Iowa Western expects from us. That's what we expect from ourselves. And so we take it very seriously who we're representing.
So, chalk up another plaque for the Iowa Western women's soccer program. Next up for the Reivers, the district championship and the right to go to the Natty. Then it's the men's turn on the Trainer High School field. Late first half, corner kick. Moises Bombito left foot. The Reivers 1-0 at the break. Big Blue comes out looking for more in the second half. 78th minute. And they get it. Iowa Western wins again 2-0 and is a picture of plaque excellence on the
the surface, and then obviously you get to play on a bigger field, and we were able to just possess the ball, and that's the beautiful thing about our team. We can do so many different things. Like we can beat you in so many different ways. We can get behind, we can break you down in possession, we can, win on set pieces. I mean, that's just kind of our team.
It was a late cross in the box. All you have to do is slap it in and got the job done.
We went in a counter and I received the ball. I asked the ball. He was kind enough to give it to me and I scored.
This team has a steely resolve and it shows once again. Iowa Western will host the district tournament beginning Friday, November 5th. Who has the best costume at the annual Fun Time? Fun times for the volleyball team. After the break.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
here we go again. The fight for the cup. Same old, same old. But first, Iowa Western recognizes the fight against breast cancer and shows support for Down syndrome awareness. Here's IWTV student, my ace of aces, Austin Greenland.
Ladies and gentlemen, October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month.
Undefeated Iowa Western versus 6-1 Iowa Central, playing for more than a game.
As today's honorary captain.
Titans are hungry, covering 96 yards in 9 plays, capped with a Bryant Jarrett 14-yard touchdown pass to Madison Ridgeway. 7 minutes left of the first. Reivers down by 7, and you can guess it, number 7. Moses Bryant, 45 yards to pylon. Iowa Western on the road to success, tied up at 7. Second quarter, Noah Sabran gets the call. Reivers go up 10-7 at the half. Straight out of the locker room, Nate Glantz looks to Michael Love. Reaver fans agitated with that call. 7-10, ball on IDubbbs 33. You guessed it, Moses Bryant again takes it 67 yards to the house. 17-7 Big Blue. The Titans would answer back in the fourth with a field goal before scoring a touchdown and tying the game at 17. Leaving Noah Sabran 55 seconds and 46 yards for the win. Reivers take the cup 20-17.
I was just trusting the O-line, because if they do their job, they make us look good, and that's what they did.
Everyone on the team talks about doing their part, and you know what? Like running to the ball, we always talk about running to the ball every play, and good things will happen, and that happened.
Every game we play, we believe we can win, you know, and it doesn't always work that way. It's worked more than it hasn't, but, you know, just the belief that, hey, we're going to go down and we're going to get this thing done.
Oh, it's spooky season, baby. Add yourself a last-minute field goal from Iowa Western and the idea of celebrating cancer and Down syndrome awareness, and you get yourself a cup to fill it in.
For IWTV Sports, I'm Austin Greenland.
There's the volleyball team. Now, the Reivers close out their home schedule against an always tough opponent, and one of the best crowds in years take it all in. Always tough Indian Hills just blocks its way to a 21-16 first set lead. The home team feeding off the energy. The crowd fights back. Diane Malave kills it. The visitors ahead 24-23, set point, and it's out. The Reivers save the day and then grab a 26-25 lead and have their own set point. Iowa Western storms back to stun the Warriors 27-25.
Stick there, stay high, ride this train right here. Put the momentum on our side.
Second set, the Hills finds the open floor and jumps out 10-7. But the 5th-ranked team in the country comes back to tie it at 16. Delaney Esterling, 24-23 Big Blue. Mike A. Bertens leads the charge, 13 Ks. And the home team takes it 25-23. Doing the wave. Third set, all Reivers. Guess who? Bertens, 10-4 Iowa Western. The visitors a little rattled. Into the net, 23-19 Big Blue. Crazy in Canesville. Next up, match point. The Reivers win the set and match 25-17.
I think it's the best crowd that I've ever been a part of in the last 10 years I've been here. In terms of not just the number of people that were here, but just how engaged they were. I felt like offensively, this is one of our best games that we've had all season. I thought we minimized errors a lot, and that's been a struggle for us all year.
I love out-of-system balls and like crappy balls and stuff, so I really have fun on it. And like the game against Indian Hills is really like personal.
Even if we were down, like we have a good dog, like in the huddle, like all of us, we were talking and we were playing good defense, so that helped us a lot.
And it's always great to beat Indian Hills, so I think that makes us happy.
happy because with the win, Iowa Western takes control of the first seed in the region for the postseason tournament. The Reivers run their record to 24-2 on a night to remember. Tears sums it up. 8 sophomores, including Elena Bonet, Hira Anchante, Mike A. Bertens, hug it up. And the match, first set M-Town with just 7 women, can't handle the serve. Bertens, 4 aces, and Coach Williams, all in stride. The Reivers kill it and take the first set 25-9. The Tigers go down in the second. The home team 6 blocks, and Delaney Esterling sends it down to go along with her 6 Ks. Mike A. Bertens, 4 Ks, and Big Blue wins it 25-7. Third set, a formality. Dia Malave, 8 kills. Iowa Western takes it 25-6. Sophomore night, a big success.
It was pretty emotional. I usually can hold it together, but after I walked with my parents, I looked over at Trinity, and Trinity was on the floor crying. And then I was crying, and I just kind of lost it.
I think it's helped me a lot. Coming from a small club in Council Bluffs, I didn't always play the highest level volleyball, and so I got here, and I think my game progressed so much, thank you to the coaching staff.
Was just special because this sophomore group did something for me that no other group has done for me, and that's give me a championship. So, they've been kind of near and dear to my heart.
It's an emotional night. 8th-ranked Iowa Western says goodbye to 8 sophomores, as well as to the regular season. The Reivers finish at 28-3. Running back outside. Yeah, let's go for a run. The Reivers did. At regionals. Mercy Biwott here wins the women's title. The freshman from Kenya takes the tape over 40 seconds faster than the second-place finisher. The Iowa Western women's team finishes second. Mercy is named Regional Runner of the Year. The men's team finishes second as well. Freshman Nicholas Kiprotich here comes in third. Now all the REIVER runners finish in the top 15. And congrats to Mark Bierbaum for being named Regional Cross Country Coach of the Year. Okay, back indoors. The Iowa Western bowling team continues to roll along, and Big Blue in its 4th frame, so to speak. The bowling team, in its 4th year of the program, is on a roll. The men won their first tournament in school history at the Midland Invite and are ranked 8th in the country.
Well, the guys where all the depth is. We have a few guys from varsity last year who are no longer on varsity, or at least right now. So there's a lot more talent. They're just getting beat out. But yeah, this is the new guys that are good.
I've made a lot of progress for this year. Progress is just being more comfortable with my approach, making spares, executing better shots on the first ball to leave myself with an easier spare to make.
Looking for spares and more on the women's side. The Reivers are young.
We're hurting a little bit. The two that left last year were pretty good, and we haven't quite replaced them yet. They're working hard. They're getting better, but not yet.
Compared to last year, it's a work in progress. We're just building stuff as a team and getting better as the year goes on. I'm a sophomore and stuff. I try to lead by example and help everybody. Give the best tips and answer any questions I can answer.
It's in a good spot. I'm, of course, always going to want to make it more than what it probably ever will be type thing. It's just my mentality. But yeah, we're going the right direction.
So strike up the pins. The Iowa Western bowling team continues to roll onward and upward. The Reivers are finding their line, and that's the bottom line. Bottom line on Halloween, we have a winner on the other side.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
she doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there? Ugh.
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Or maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
This is always a fun event. It brings out things in people you never knew they had. You know what I mean? I mean, him? Her? Okay.
I don't know, where's the dog catcher?
This event goes to the dogs and tigers and mustaches and so on. It's the annual Halloween costume party in the REIVER room, but nothing REIVER about these REIVERs.
Yes, I did have to take a double take. One of my coworkers, she's right here. It took me a second to recognize her.
Recognizing sides we never knew they had. From Snow White to Wayne's World to the obvious and not so obvious.
He died, and this is my second player.
I died too because I got adopted.
But the real bones of the matter, the 101 Dalmatians.
Mary, Dalmatian. Elaine, Dalmatian.
I'm Cruella. Miss DeVille, if you're nasty. And some people may call me Roderick. I love it. Halloween happens to be one of my favorite holidays. I love dressing up, so this is absolutely a thrill.
I think when I was here as a student, like one of the things I really like is how the employees are really show their personality and just kind of get out and have fun with the students and with the employees as well.
The employee winning for Best Individual Costume, Snow White.
You better watch out, I'm a villain today.
And the apple of everyone's eyes as Best Group, Food Service and 101 Dalmatians. Yep, the annual Halloween costume party goes to the dogs. And that's a wrap. Now it's time to go back to my coffin and go to sleep until the next year. And so for this very special Halloween edition of IWTV News, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.